Big up the Chatbout Podcast, yeah. Captain Positive are the boss, yeah. Whole heap of things to we chat about. So, grab a chair and hold a seat, yeah. Talk with intelligence. One bag of things to we chat about. Don't talk, don't laugh about now.
Yeah, man. Welcome. Greetings and salutations. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Another episode of Chatbout Podcast with me, your host, W.G. Deso, aka Captain Positive. Yeah, man. One of my favorite t-shirts, you know what I mean? Yeah. I honestly can't remember the queens who did this t-shirt for me, but as soon as I find their information, I'm going to be certain to let you all know. In the meantime, for those amongst us who have not as yet subscribed, if you like the content, if you like what I'm doing, if you like being motivated, if you like positivity, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Without further ado, I want to read for you the quote, and the quote reads, "Your dream doesn't have an expiry date. Breathe and try again." You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Everything in life that is dated, everything in life that is processed, everything in life that is almost sold comes with an expiry date. Almost. Some of them don't have a physical written expiry date, but all of them have what is called a shelf life. You know what I mean? This TV behind me. You know, after a certain time, color go burn out, you're gonna need to throw it away. A fan, after a few years, the motor stop working, you have to throw it away. Everything comes with an expiry date or a shelf life, except your dream. Now, that shelf life, that expiry date that you would want to impose on yourself or your dream is only a mind thing. Because some would say you're too old or you're too young to start. No, there's no such thing. If you do that, right? If you place an expiry date on your dream, it simply means you should place an expiry date on anything else that you're doing. Because I've always been told that you are as young as you feel, right? So if you're 70 and feel 40, why don't the 40-year-old you don't go after your dream? You know what I mean? If you are 50 and feel 30, why don't the 30-year-old you go after your dream? Don't tell me that you're too old to go back to school at 40 or 50 or 60, but yet still you can go outside, go jog. You can go outside, go play tennis. If you have a dream, and that dream is to have a master's degree, right? You weren't able to do so in your 20s, you weren't able to do so in your 30s, you weren't able to do so in your 40s. You are now in your 50s, approaching your 60s, but you still have that dream, that burning desire to get your master's, your PhD, your college degree, whatever it is. But you are going to come up with the excuse, I am too old to be sitting in a classroom. But you're not too old to be going to a yoga class. Yesterday you reminded yourself that, oh, I am 60 but I look 40. So let the 40-year-old you go sit in the classroom. Let the 40-year-old you go. After all, it is your goal. You know what I mean? Some of us at age 32, age 37, age 28, if I was 18, the things I do, but you're 32, you're 37, with more knowledge now than you were at 18. With more know-how now than you had at 18. With more self-control now than you had at 18. So why your excuse? You see, this is what I can't understand with people, you know. Them keep blaming them younger selves for where they are now, right? But knowing what you know now, who you gonna blame? Because you say, if I had taken this serious 10 years ago, and if I had started to do that, but you can start now. You can start now, but you're gonna put an expiration. Oh, my dream expired 5 years ago. My dream expired when I had a baby. My dream expired when I got married. My dream expired, my dream expired, my dream expired. How your dream will expire when you still have the dream, but you are now armed with more knowledge. You're a little bit more seasoned. You have more experience. So how is it your dream have expired? This is what I can't understand, and I will fail to understand, because you keep blaming yesteryear, you keep blaming the past, and the past was a tool. The past was experience and knowledge gained. So how is it you're too old? How is it you are now too old Because if you had any second guessing back then of what your dream or your goal was, now you know exactly that it was what it was. So now you don't have no excuse. You know, when I was 17, I wanted to become a. When I was 17, but now when you're 37, you know, like, you know, I still want to become that. So why your excuse? But that was an old dream. No, it is actually your dream. And now you are armed. Remember, at 17, you had this dream, and now you're 37. You have 20 years of experience, 20 years of know-how, 20 years of how not to make the same mistake, 20 years of how not to put an expiration on your dream, 20 years old not to get distracted, 20 years on how to focus, 20 years to know that you don't have another 20 years to waste. Because between the ages of 17 and 37, I'm just like that, you know. Overnight, you go to bed at 17, you wake up at 37, fine. So it simply means you can go to bed at 37 and wake up and you're 77. You want that to happen? Being 77 and say you should have at 37? Where you are right now, what is preventing you? Why are you not going after your dream? Why is it you're convinced yourself that your dream has expired? Your flame might have expired. Your desire might have expired. Your want might have expired. But your dream still there. Your dream there so. Your dream there so. Burning desire. I tried best to fight and claw and crawl out of you. And you keep suppressing it, pushing it back. I tell you, say, no man, too old you know, too late you know, too late. There's no such thing as being too late to make your dream a reality. It's your dream, not mine. Not ours, not Philly, not nobody else's. So whatever it is that you need to do now, start doing it now. Scratch off the expiry date. Your dream is not processed. Your dream is not made in a factory. It doesn't have a shelf life. Scratch that expiry date off your dream. Take it off. Go after your dream now, tomorrow, next week, whenever you're ready. But I would insist that you start today. Because every time you put it off, every time you procrastinate, it's 10, 15, 20 years wasted. So scratch it. Scratch it. Scratch off the expiry date. You can start now, and you should not worry about however long it is going to take. Because again, your dream doesn't come with an expiry date. The quote reads, your dream doesn't have an expiry date. Breathe, try again. Yeah man, try again. Keep trying. Keep trying. We have time. Because your dream now got expire and explode, or expire and throw it away. So you have time. You have time. Don't be overwhelmed. Don't be overcome. Breathe. Practice breathing exercises. Try again. Your dream is going to come true because there's no timetable in which you can make it come true. So don't worry about how many months, weeks, and days or years have passed. Keep trying, keep doing, keep continuing, and it will come true as we go forth and make positivity the new disease. Chatbout.
This is the Chatbout Podcast. We there first, them there last. Everything I figure off the broadcast. Podcast. Chatbout. Chatbout Podcast. Hey, WG this up.